Hello, everyone. I had a little bit of extra time. I was planning on doing some sort of meetup tonight. However, didn't happen. So I'm going to record this quite quickly, go through this in about 5 or 10 minutes. I had a question earlier today about how do I progress through my steps. So I wanted to just kind of go over this about a 31 step process. I'm sorry, I'm a little OCD, but here's how I go through in order to work on a residential remodeling project. First thing that I'm doing is I am going through the pre-construction planning phase. This is where our critical documents are presented to the contractor. So we check his license before we go there. We have an independent contractor agreement that they sign. We go through all of that. We have the scope of work that we built. We show that. We get the payment schedule out. They sign that. And then an insurance indemnification agreement, which shows that they are licensed, they are bonded, and that we are an added insured on that. And we also hand them a W-9. They put their EIN on that, and then boom, we pay them and then 1099 them at the end. We also talk about our lien waiver system and whether or not we're getting partial lien waivers per draw or just a final one. And then we get the permitting started, we get our drawings if needed, and all in the same folder. We go through our process, starting with our demolition, where we order our cans. We get that all taken care of. While we're ordering those cans, those permits are coming in. We'll start on the exterior roofing. We'll probably do whatever it takes to make the house pop so that people can see that this thing is under construction and we're going to get this thing moving. So we'll get the can out there, the rollaway container, as they call it. We'll get some minor landscaping done, some cleanup, get everything cleaned out of the house, and then it's on. Roofing gets done. We'll do some exterior painting, framing if it's required. Guys, while that roof is getting put on, we are getting our rough ends, all that kind of stuff, and we're making sure that none of our subs or subcontractors are stepping on each other's toes. And we're immediately ordering our rough and inspections at that point in time. So that way everything just kind of shows up. When the inspector comes out and all of that stuff is done, we're going to probably have corrections. It almost always happens where something needs to be re-inspected. We order that re-inspection. We get into the insulation, get that insulation inspection done, and start with the drywall. I love drywall day because when drywall day is there, we are probably about 21 to 30 days roughly from completion. Throw up the drywall. We get our painting up. We get our cabinets, countertops, doors, and windows. You know my big six: roof, windows, foundation, electric, plumbing, and HVAC. We get those taken care of. We're all good to go. We get those doors and windows put on. Sometimes, depending on the area, I will put new doors on for security. I may put new windows on the first floor also for security so that they're functional. A lot of times that happens. So countertops, especially in rentals, most times I'm using granite. We're cleaning the house. We're getting our first cleaning on the house. It's not one cleaning at the end. So we're cleaning the house. We're cleaning the air vents. The HVAC has been put in. We have central air and forced hot air going. And then we're going to take out that filter because it's probably disgusting after the drywall. We're going to start our trim and finish work, and we're going to finish our paint. We're going to then start hitting our finishing on electrical, plumbing. We're going to put up our lights. We're going to put up our ceiling fans. We're going to make sure that all of our vent covers are on. Then we're going to get to the outside. We're going to work on that landscaping. With that landscaping, we're going to put some pop out there, maybe some mixed colors like a red, like a burning bush or something like that. I love the little gumdrop things because they spread real nice. Contrast that. They're a light green along with some dark green shrubs, and then we'll throw some of that burning bush in there. So you have a really nice trifecta of color out there. It gives you some real pop. We create a final punch list, and we do a gecko tape walkthrough. Why gecko tape, not blue tape? Blue tape rips paint. Gecko tape, it should pretty much pull off pretty quickly. As we're going through that landscaping, before we even get to it, we are ordering our final inspections. We're doing that walkthrough with that final punch list, and then the inspector's going to come out there, and hopefully we pass on the first shot. Otherwise, we do re-inspections. Once we get our re-inspections done for the CO, we get our final inspections. We're getting our CO. So we're going to need certifications on the HVAC system, the plumbing, the electric, all that stuff. Your roof, if you have a chimney, you're going to need a certification on that as well. We do our final painting touch-ups, and then we get our professional cleaning in there. Staging, guys, I don't know about your market. Check your local market. If staging is required in your market, days on market are like 45 days, 60 days. Great. Let's go ahead and do that. Out here where I am, we're hitting like 5 to 7 days on the market. So staging, I don't do it. I've staged one property, and it was actually the longest time that it took me to sell a property. And we make sure all the permits are closed out and that certificate of occupancy inspection happens. And then when that happens, boom, we're done. The property goes on the market before you actually get your CO, believe it or not. You're going to go out, you're going to get your coming soon, coming, so I'll make the air quotes, coming soon on the MLS, and you're going to put it out there. So that is pretty much all I had. I had a question that I wanted to address, and since I figured I was answering it for someone, I should answer it for everyone. So guys, that's all I got for tonight. Thank you very much. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. See you next week. Until the next time, aim high.